Sophie and Izioi decide to harvest honey together. Oh, we definitely had a ghost round. If they're harvesting honey, that means it's spring. Good day, good peeps, on a fine day in the year of the Radiance Tuning Dave Bravo Dave Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars, you know me as the man who is so excited, woo, and he just can't hide it. Oh yeah, yeah, Lee, yeah. Twitch AV is a funny man, so I'll tell you what. But you know what else is funny? Me, because I got to set up this episode of the Dangan-lympic. Goodness gracious, I didn't want to sneeze during the intro. Woo! Oh man, talking and sneezing hurts. Hey, welcome back. It is time for the Dangan-lympics. And we're doing sailing today, and I thought about giving everybody boats. And then I said to myself, what else do you need for sailing? It would just be a bunch of boats in the arena, and that's not good sailing. So I gave them a bunch of water and a bunch of wind. The two essential things for sailing other than boats, and they don't have boats. Still, Olympic sailing. Did you know that tug of war used to be an Olympic sport all the way from like 1900 to 1920, I think? Every so often I like go back and double check, like, which Olympics event do I want to do this week? Because it's not all like set in stone. But I think that was just a fun little bit of trivia because I didn't know. I had no idea. There is one thing that I did want to bring up because I don't think I ever talked about it. The Agents of Chaos for normal action being the OC Tag Team Champions is very interesting if both wheels hit. Let me tell you why. First of all, if just the OC wheel hits, it's Angie and Yusuke that gotta defend those titles. If their wheel also hits, technically now comes into the competition. And I think that that's really interesting. They have a slight advantage to not only retain the titles, but potentially become double champions. The first people rather to hold both titles at the same time. That being said, let's introduce everybody who's here. We got teams with 1 Animal Vision, 1 Hydro Vision, and we have Flower Power, Big Gremlin Energy, Couples Counseling, Hello Nurse, Gamer Score, Magic, and Science Fan Club, and lastly involved with him. Looks like we forgot a little quotation mark, so I'll put that right. Him, Dawn, and Lynn. And as we go on to Team Monotaro, we have Father Knows Just, Blank Canvas, I Need a Hero, High Flying, missing their champion because that champion will be in action tonight. Doing what? I'm not sure, but you'll find out soon because the road to AV Mania 2 begins tonight. Anything for her. The Pretender, debut album, True Gentleman. Look how neither of them are named Thomas, duh. Yeah. Method of Violence, and we go on to see Deep Pockets, Cut Above the Rest, Espionage, The Detectives, Theme Park Ride, Average Joe, Magic Carpet Ride, Robo Research, Kid Rock, Catch These Hands, Mage Against the Machine, Vengeance, Virtual Idols, Time and Space, Boys Sleepover, and Undercover Custodian, Damnation, Too Sweet, The Professionals, 4 Master Togami, Nail Party, because you know, Kana with the big old bucket on her head, she can fill it up with water and just like, haha, splash, I got him. Buckethead might need to be a perk soon. Full Investigation, Made to Rule, Gold Team, because Gold Team rules. And then we go on to Team Monokuma with Split Path. Spoken Word, Justice for All, Turncoats, Where There's Smoke, there's Pi losing 8 characters in a Nuzlocke. Human Studies, Lie, Cheat, Steal, Twin Magic, and Davy Jones's Locker, and let's actually start this bad boy. But before we do that, we have to get some semantics out of the way. Let's spin these wheels real quick because in 3, 2, 1, we'll start with our OC Agents of Chaos. Are they going to do it? Do they want to do it again? Do they want to run it back? Let's find out if they do. Big chance, not the biggest chance that this wheel will see. In the free-for-all, it'll be the biggest chance this season. But for right now, it does not hit. Fascinating. However, that's not the only wheel that we have to spin today. This wheel is actually a less chance that it'll hit, but you know, we still gotta spin it. Tag Team Agents of Chaos in 3, 2. Less chance, but it hit at 5% this season, so we spin our wheels and we say, hey, look at that, it didn't hit. Or maybe it did, or... Hey, yo, they have no chill. They just have no chill. You know, no, we're not. Poor Klee. Klee's not even here to man. I have to put now in anyway. Man, you know what? Don't even do that. We're gonna just do this. Don't cut it, man. I want to tell you guys, I'm really shocked how often this Agent of Chaos wheel is hidden. It is something special, it is something ridiculous, but this match is now for the Tag Team Championships. I'm gonna change my soundboard real quick, and you guys are just gonna sit here, and you're gonna watch, and they're actually all the way up here on Team Monotaro, correct? Yes. Alright, let's add ourselves a little now in here. Ooh, now, what vision do you get? Just get them a whole bunch of wins. They get Tag Team Championships. Now is... Now it's cute. Now it's real cute. Now it goes by she, and now needs... Oh, hey, look at this. We're right here. There she is. Alright, now needs this. Then we'll come back over here real quick. That's a pin tab. I always have access to it. Or rather, it's always the first tab in my thing, because like, who knows how often I have to do this. And just like that, we're ready. Are we ready? Well, hold on. There's two things that I wanted to do before we do exactly this. First is put on this jacket. But before I put on that jacket, so real first, in Method of Violence, we have Shoosh, and I just wanted to say, you know, because I got my Shoosh shirt on. Shoosh! Yeah, it's a tag team episode, and it's for the Tag Team Championships. That's the wrong arm. Man, maybe I should have cut this part. No, you know what? Leave it all in. Leave every single drop of this in. I'm sick and tired of chaos reigning. I'm sick and tired of Tag Team Chaos reigning, especially. I want Klee to have these titles all the way to AV Mania 2, but you know what? Maybe she still will, because maybe Sophie and Azuru will carry on and retain those titles. It ain't over yet. So, pick first, second, third, because now you know that the titles are on the line again. On the line again. Because Blank Canvas has no chill. None at all. Make your picks. I'm gonna make mine as well. Give me, and don't forget, while you're making these picks, you can go on to the US Aviator website and make your picks for tag teams going on to compete on the road to AV Mania 2, and their matches will start next week. Their round robin tournament will start next week, so you gotta make your picks quick because that poll ends this weekend. Hopefully I've made that apparent to you. And if I didn't now, I'm gonna make it apparent to you because it's gonna be pinned during the Road to AV Mania stream tonight. Wednesday, I'm sure he's gonna do it. I'm gonna take Hello Nurse for first. I don't know what it is, but I think they're gonna have a little spark today. For second, I'm gonna go all the way down to the team that I'm a part of. I'm gonna pick Gold Team, Team Monotaro, and I'm actually gonna say Team Monotaro is gonna do, Monodam rather, is gonna do fairly well. I'm gonna take the Professionals for third. Those are my picks. Hopefully we made some fantastic ones as well, but we got ourselves a big old game here, and we got tag team titles on the line, so, if you would. The following matchup is for the Danganronpa Hunger Games Tag Team Championships. Blank Canvas has been busy this season. Are they about to do it all over again? Let's find out. Let's proceed. Let's start round one and we will see. Ooh. Boy. The Horn Bears. Y'all know what it is. The Golden age has occurred. The tag team championships are on the line, and Horn Bears. You know what you're doing, and you're doing it best. You're doing it well. Let's proceed. Fuga creates a sphere of air, which, you know, sounds about right, around Maya and Mithrai, keeping it there long enough for them to suffocate within Kaede. So does something really cute. Kazuichi was lost in his thoughts, so the next thing he knows, he's found a wish ring. Queen tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks, it's useless, but it looks cool. Sayaka looks for someone dumb enough to believe her, and now we have a bloodbath really occurring. Izuai really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Sonya, poor Sonya. So, uses a mysterious gas to knock out Yusuke and Monosuke and death collars on the both of them. He doesn't like the Skayes, apparently. Hajime attacks Yoko from behind, kills her. Now uses the title belt, hits Crazy Yoko from behind, leaving her dazed. Wanderer wants to end things once and for all with Jotaro. Wanderer actually bites the dust. Peggy challenges Hina and Monosuke to an anything goes cake eating competition. Monosuke says, forget about it. Murders Hina, murders Peggy, and now Monosuke. Going on to the World Pancake Championship match, Pennyworth, Toko, Nagito has been attacked from behind by the both of them. Where there's smoke, there's people who love Master Togami. Daddy seems to be unshaken by any of this. Ryoma uses a gust of air to blast just someone right off of a cliff. Crazy Hyoko extra large finds a handgun with enough bullets to be useful. Monophony twitches uncontrollably. Joe's found a bolt of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Professor Layton has been hot on Iris' trail for days now. Iris thinks she's gotten away, but Professor Layton has finally deduced her location, delivered the final blow. Kazuha looks around for stuff to scrounge. Gonta has found a table. There will be tables tonight. Munakata tries to kill Rantaro, but Rantaro retaliates and kills him instead. Dawn wonders if she was created for this very reason. Fischl draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for the lulz, for the hee-hee-ha-has. Clover knocks out Katoka in a fistfight, death collar on her. Monica attacks as well. Before Togami can react, there's nothing Togami can do. Oh no, oh my, well to know. Monodam picture looks neat and cool lying in various places. Monosuke finds us all below his concern because he's a rich boy. Something inside of Corey snaps. Corey's now frenzied. Celeste tries to creep on Sophie, but Sophie creates a gust of wind and escapes herself. Togami just wants it to end already. Chisa used the power of Hydra to put out Fischl's campfire and says, next time that'll be you. Fischl's confused. You shouldn't be. Chisa's. She got a little chaos in her soul. The Archon see Gription and KG grant him an animal vision. Linus found Genocide, Jack Scissors, cute boys beware. You're in for a scare. Oh no. Hiroko's has found a dimensional scythe. Oh boy. Hazel has found some leather scraps. Hiro has found a table. Katoka hates the way the death color feels on her skin. Azuru finds a rocket launcher. That's gonna end well. Miku attacks Ibuki and Serval from behind, slaughtering them both. Jin uses Hydro to playfully splash Daddy. Daddy is not amused. Me neither, because I gave him that name. Takamichi puts a death collar on Kage while she's asleep. Kaito is chased by Hiroko. Kaito uses the power of Hiroko to what the surf behind her. Hiroko slips and breaks her neck. I did put Hello Nurse for first. They will probably lose very quickly. Taichi wants it to be over already. Ryu traps Keiji and Chisa in a bubble of water until they both drown. Celeste thinks of a dark poem. Oh, dope. Monokuma just found a fishing rod. Now you can catch all the fish. Ayato hums a song to himself. Kana just wants it to end already. Ranmaru accepts the shadows. Ranmaru gains the power of Persona. Mizuki feels strong enough to handle anything and everything, all the things, because she is strong enough to handle it all. That Togami and Yelan get into an argument over who should be in charge. The Archon see Great Prison and Skyland grant him a Dendro vision. Ooh, oh my gosh, he's double visioning. He's dual visioning, you guys. Katoka finds some rats in a cave, feeds them all, and now has an army of rats at her disposal. Yuta just wants to be helpful, just a little bit helpful. Natasha recalls something about Hiroko, sobs quietly. Angie finds a dapper suit, puts it on. It's rather fetching. Ranger looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. Aiba tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Aiba then also sneaks up on Shush, but Shush has known that he's been followed for ages now, or that they were followed for ages now, and is now able to counterattack and kill Aiba. Toko, except for title was Toko, gains the power of Persona. Rantaro, Makoto, and Sato grab their instruments and practice together. Kagi feels like Avi slowing her down. Kagi got rid of Avi. The betrayal. Gold team. How could you? Shuichi accepts the shadow as Shuichi gains the power of Persona. Usami hopes she doesn't have to Harmony Body. Oda tries to get others to notice him. Crazy Oka comes back to her senses. Himiko finds the climate change remote. Oh no. George finds a balloon, shiny, red, and poppable. Very poppable. Komaru creates a gust of air, allowing Oda and herself to hide in the trees. Kyoko creates a sphere of air around Joe and Noir, keeping it there long enough for them to suffocate what's within it. Randobot creates a gust of wind, blasting Dawn right off of a cliff. Rest in peace to Dawn. Rindo gives Taichi the various things that he's found. They want to build some things. They want to build some fantastic things. Yusuke finds a little bikini, puts it on. Haiji walks into a very strange machine, designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch them all. He's Haiji Phantom. Yelan is determined to survive this. Alice has found a table. Michi has had enough. Michi's now enraged. Sato, Rantaro, Makoto places spinful music as Toko chases Ranmaru. You better hope she don't sneeze. Cause if she do, Ranmaru, you're as good as gone. Anna finds a plank of wood. Wait, no, that's a seesaw. Amame looks like she's on the verge of snapping. Makoto. Terrifying. Rantaro and Sato grab their instrument, play a sad song for Mitsurai. Ashi does something really cute. Mishima builds a rocket who's gonna take a trip. Big Junko finds a sword shining in the sharp but rather nice spine. Matsuri rambles on about something nobody cares about. Camilla tries to kill Mizuki, but Mizuki retaliates and kills Camilla instead. Rest in peace. But Camilla's got that opportunity at AV Mania 2. That's where she needs to do her success. Shoma can't help but admire his own genius mind because she has an opportunity to. We'll get to that in a second. We lost 23 people. We lost essentially a standard-sized game in a single day, which means it's a saddest of all moments. 4. Maya, Mitsurai, Sonia, Yoko, Wanderer, Peggy, Hina, Nagito, Justice Hammer 1, Iris, Munakata, Welt, Ibuki, Serval, Hiroko, Keiji, Chisa, Aiba, Avi, Joe, Noir, Dawn, Camilla, and we're gonna keep going because we still have 78 people left. Like, it's a big old game, and the tag team titles are on the line, so shall we? We must continue, and as we do so, we are starting to lose some people as Andy challenges Michi to a duel. Michi bites the dust. Yusuke looks good in his bikini. Togami gets mauled by wild animals. Katoka uses the power of Hydro to put out Hero's campfire. Next time that'll be you, Hero. Next time that'll be you now. Tries to creep on Takemichi, but Takemichi creates a gust of air. Escapes. Ranmaru summons her persona, uses Zio, shocking Katoko, leaving her dazed. Clover knocks out Ashi in a fist bite, puts a duck claw on her. So, spots something shiny in the distance. Saiko has found a table. Oh no. Jotaro can't wait to kill again. Monodam kills Ryo in front of Randobot. There's nothing Randobot can do. Randobot. Oh no. I feel like this is deja vu. What in the world? Kamaru's got a chainsaw. Oh, that's not what I expected. Kazuichi ponders how best to use his wish ring. Crazy Yoko Extra Large does her best to avoid Ranger. Mod Kid Pixel looks neat and cool lying in various places. Former champion this season, Mod Kid 2. Don't forget about that. Rantaro's accepts a shadow as Rantaro gains the power persona. Professor Lane uses mysterious guys to knock out Crazy Yoko and Jotaro, put death calls on the both of them. Miku uses Hydro to playfully splash Big Junko. Big Junko's not amused. She's also big, so it probably wasn't. How big was the splash, Miku? Did you create like a tsunami? I wouldn't put it past her. Fischl checks on her demon summoning circle. A demon actually comes out. Kyoko ambushes Randobot, slaughters him. Rest in peace to Randobot. Kaito puts a death collar on Pennyworth while he's asleep. Haiji shoots blast of energy from his hands at Katoka. Katoka is unable to survive the blow. George accidentally lets go of his own balloon. George is incredibly sad. Anna. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's actually right. That's Lady Anna. Not Lady Anna. That's Lady Anna. That is actually right. Alright. Feels protected by her world. Oh no, Hajime just found a dimensional scythe. And I think it's about time we had a majority vote. Kagi, Ashi, Crazy Yoko, Extra Large, Jotaro, Pennyworth, and Monosuke are all forced to play the majority game. Kagi received the most votes, but unfortunately was the keymaster, so every single one of these participants suffered a gruesome demise. Okay, yeah, well let's keep going. That sounds like the right decision. Yuta, he's feeling heroic. Toko levels that persona. Bufu to Bufala. Jin is being chased by Crazy Yoko. The power of Hydro. What's the surface behind him? Crazy Yoko falls, it breaks her neck. Natasha doesn't attempt to, successfully entraps Monokuma and Lin in a bubble until they both drown. Skyland wraps vines around So's whole body is tied up. He is now trapped. It's dark when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon Izuo's Rosso Secret at his head now. He's got superpowers. He's an ordinary kid. He's Izuo 10, but also in green. Hyoko's back as a zombified zombie of sorts. Mishima finds a one-up mushroom he can give another person a chance at life. Heizo has been hot on Ranmaru's trail for days now. Ranmaru thinks he's gotten away, but Heizo has finally deduced his location and delivered the final blow on Mame. Finds a big stick. We don't see a big stick too often. Maybe she'll use it. And she did, actually, very, very shortly after that. Alice sets up a table before grabbing Big Junko in a headlock. Alice, how you do that? How did you slam big old Junko through a table? Alice! Amami hits Rendo's head incredibly hard but was unable to kill him. Rendo's now dazed. Mizuki attempts to kill Hajime, but Takamichi intervenes. Takamichi dies in this attempt as Zuru loves the way his rocket launcher feels on his shoulder. He also loves the way that title feels on his shoulder. Now twiddles her thumbs. Ayato challenges Queen and goes into an anything goes pancake eating competition. Queen eats the most pancakes. Earns entry into the World Pancake Championship match. Don't love that, but it is what it is. Yelan gets cocky and dies from a stupid mistake. Mitara is dead. Usami's got a fishing rod. Taichi wanted to build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Makoto wishes he could go home. Just steal Kazuichi's wish ring. Archon, Sea Griptrital, and Himiko grant her a Hydro Vision. Sato, Rantaro, and Makoto are still practicing together. Good on them. What is this? Fat Togami finds a bow and some arrows. You love to see it. Kazuha has found a table. You love to see it. Daddy has, I hate to say it, only looking out for himself. Ranger hasn't. He's looking for an easy out instead. Kotoko gets mauled by wild animals. Shoma's thinking of plans to get out of here. Gonta, Sayaka, Yasuhiro, and Kazuha all set up their tables before going into an all-out brawl. Gonta has the power to chokeslam Sayaka, Hiro, and Kazuha all through tables, and you know what? That sounds about right. Kana, actually current AWE Tag Team Champion Gonta. Kana finds a waffle, really. Sophie creates a current of air, allowing herself and Azura to glide to safety. Shuichi's persona levels up side to Seo. Masaru challenges Fat Togami and Taichi to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Taichi cheats, but you know what? We accept and acknowledge our cheaters out here, so I'll give you a championship opportunity. You go ahead, Taichi. Celeste thinks of a dark poem. Monofini feels sorry for So, frees him from the trap. Oda tries to get others to notice him. The Dead Husk of Dawn rises with maggots. Ryoma has got knight's armor. Corey's looking for his next victim. Fuga feels strong enough to handle anything. Shush attempts to kill Daddy, but Jin intervenes just in time. Jin had to kill Shush to protect Daddy's life, and Kaede tried to kill Ryoma, but the knight's armor diverts the blow. You see the last person who's gone in there, so this is about to be a rather lengthy saddest of all moments for Michi, Togami, Ryu, Randobot, Kotoka, Kagi, Ashi, Crazy Oko Extra Large, Totaro, Pennyworth, Monosuke, Crazy Oko, Monokuma, Lin, Ranmaru, Big Junko, Takamichi, Yelan, Kotoko, Sayaka, Hiro, Kazuha, Masaru, Fat Togami, Shoes, please. 53 remain. We are honestly losing them at a very fast rate. We lost what, I think we lost 25 this round. Well, one came back as a zombie, so no, we didn't lose 25. I think instead we actually lost 24. No, because they were already dead, so I guess we did lose 25. Nuts. But we still got 52 more to lose, so let's go on. 52 potentially more to lose. We'll go to the next round, we'll see just how many we will lose. Plenty, we will lose plenty. Skyline causes blooms in the pond. Toko and Usami are fighting and the blooms explode, killing them both. Monofini remembers Noir, sobs quietly in a fit of frenzy. Corey's in the house and creeps up on Taichi, turns him inside out. Kyoko creates a sphere of air around Yuta and Kaito, keeping there long enough for them to suffocate within. Monokid finds my climate change remote. Once again, don't let him use it. We already see people perishing at a quick rate. Rantaro summons the persona, sudden gust of wind, actually uses Garu. I was like, wind? Persona? That's legal, I suppose. Dazes Monofini, Izio transforms into a massive four-armed alien, tosses Hajime into the sky he's never seen again. Alice is ready to defend his friends, and Makoto finds a rat in a cave, feeds it some fruit. He's got an army of rats. So uses a gust of wind to blast Haiji right off of a cliff. Daddy tries to kill Anna, but Anna tries to bribe Daddy. Daddy leaves the arena a very rich man. Oda just found a lovely bikini. It's quite revealing. Miku used the power of Hydro, which her Hydro is very strong apparently. She is creating whole tsunamis. Puts out Amame's campfire, says next time that'll be you. Amame's like, what? Amame's been a little bit confused for a long time. Rindo knocks out Celeste in a fist fight, puts a death call on them. Celeste draws a demon and summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Kaede twitches uncontrollably. Fuga attacks Now and Yosuke from behind, slaughtering the both of them. 2 parts of our Agents of Chaos and OC Tag Team Champions out of this match. George sits there with a blank stare. Amame bludgeons Rindo to death with her big stick. Sato, Makoto. Rantaro plays suspenseful music as Zuru chases Amame. Goodness gracious. Kazuha. No. Kazuichi tries to make a wish. His wish ring starts to emit a rancid smoke. Kazuichi, I should be rooting for you nowadays. Do better. You should have just wished the void was gone. Foolish. Komaru gets distracted, staring at Oda's bikini. So was Gonto, apparently. Neat. Jin just found a wrestling singlet. He's now extremely dangerous. Mishima knows how hard things have been for Mitsurai in these games, which uses mushroom on him. Mitsurai's back. Ayato has found Genocide Jack Scissors. Cute boys beware. Archon C. Grape Sigil and Gonta grant him a Geo Vision. Anna tries to grip on Mitsurai. Gust of wind, he escapes. Vicious Tiger charges Ryoma. He shakes his paw. Now he has a whole tiger on his side. Neat. Monodam gives Queen the various things that he's found. It's soothing watching Queen make these neat contraptions. Izuru fires a rocket at Oda, gets blown to bits. Clover finally snaps. Clover's frenzied. Everyone run for the hills. Everyone be afraid. Everyone get out of there. And do not give her an axe. Professor Layton feels like jamming out. He's got my soundboard. Sophie finds a pitchfork, which he figures is great for lobbing at enemies. Shoma tries to put a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Ranger has found a table. Mizuki now has ghost powers. Himiko uses Hydra to playfully splash Fischl. Fischl is not here for this. Fischl's like, you've gotten me wet. Oz, destroy her. Angie and Sophie pros proudly with their titles. 2 different titles, too. Angie knows that she's the last one who could take that title for Sophie from her team. Kana throws a waffle at Skyline, but it misses Skyline, then runs away. Shuichi summons his persona, uses Sasio, large boulder right on top of Mishima. Now Mishima, not again! Mishima, no! Queen starts sobbing uncontrollably. Hazel, wearing leather scraps, is a sight to behold. So corners Fischl, but Fischl's demon mauls So before he can kill her, what a good demon, oh my gosh. Natasha finds tactical combat gear, and Crazy Oko dangles her withered limbs around, fiddling with them. We're at a solid 40, 60 are gone. 1 is a zombie, and a Claire Day saddest of all moments is 4. Toko, Usami, Taichi, Yuta, Kaito, Hajime, Haiji, Daddy. Now, Yusuke, Rindo, Oda, Mishima, So. We got 40 left. We're more than halfway through. We could take a peek at everybody who's left, but I feel like we're gonna get very close to the end very quickly. Let's do a quick scroll down. Shuichi's still around. All of Vengeance is still in. 2 Sweet Stars Izuyoi. All of Gamer Store score is back. Flower Power Styles Monophony. Mage Against the Machine's completely in. Father Knows Justice has Jin. Natasha's for Hello Nurse. Full Investigation has Kyoko with 5 KOs. Jeez Louise. Miku for the Virtual Idols. Catch These Hands both in. So is Theme Park Ride. Amame remains for Cut Above the Rest. Makoto for Average Joe. Big Gremlin Energy. We could go from a cute team to another cute team. Celeste for I Need a Hero. George for Justice for All. Undercover Custodian for Skyland. Kid Rock. We could have an OC team holding the regular titles and the regular team holding the OC titles by the end of this, and that's something that's very interesting. Kid Rock completely in, so is Nail Party, so is True Gentleman, so is Damnation. Shoma remains for Boys Sleepover. Human Studies have not lost their title yet, so let's not talk about them losing their titles. They're not even technically close. Fan Club Styles Komaru, Ayato for Deep Pockets, and that is not it because Blank Canvas still has Angie. Corey is still for anything for her. Ranger for Light Cheat and Steel, and that is all for now. We know how these games can get, especially when we get into like the thick of the final rounds. 40 remain. We got plenty more to lose. We may have had a ghost round just now. We'll see. Sophie and Izuyoi decide to harvest honey together. Oh, we definitely had a ghost round. If they're harvesting honey, That means it's spring. Uh-oh. George using Mysterious Gas to knock out Miku and Makoto in order to put death collars on them. Gon's using the power of GL. He's got a Geo vision. Oh my gosh, so much has happened. There's a giant rock dropping on Monodam and George. Skyline sneaks up on Kyoko, but Kyoko has known that she's been followed for ages now. Counterattacks and kills Skyline. Miko tries to make her collar look fashionable on Mame. Waves her big stick around menacingly, and Komaru wants to end things overall with Kazuichi. Kazuichi bites the dust. Izuyoi transforms into a massive fish-like alien with a powerful jaw in the middle of the forest. Not the most useful choice. Makoto forgets to feed his rats, so they turn on him and kill Makoto. How unlucky. I don't know if we've ever seen this happen. Makoto. I've set the odds for that to be so low. Makoto. Kana's allergies are so bad she gets sick and has to leave the game. Monofini snaps out of it. Ranmaru kills Kaede through ghastly means. Ranmaru's a ghost. We missed a round. Alice can no longer stay still and let others kill their friends. Alice is feeling heroic. Fuga finds oh my gosh, a bowling ball, hopefully gets a strike. Jin practices grappling. Shoma builds a tank and succeeds. Professor Layton uses a soundboard and plays Dire Docks. Mitarai hears the soothing music and goes to sleep. Unfortunately, he never wakes up. Ryoma looks glorious in his knight's armor. Sato steals that tank. Angie tries to kill Ryoma, but Ryoma retaliates and kills her instead. There will be no double title holders unless some ghostly shenanigans happen. Azuru grows a massive carnivorous plant which promptly feasts upon Ryoma, Kyoko, Fischl, Ranger, and Professor Layton. Corey's in the house. Natasha pictures Neem Kulang in various places. Crazy Oko dangles her rotting, withered limbs around. Himiko is being chased by Fuga, uses the power of Hydra to wet the surface behind her. Queen is looking up at a tree, sees missiles hanging above. Joe is back as a ghost, and Mizuki catches Renmaru in a thermos and sends him back to the ghost zone. I don't want to reveal how many people are left just yet. I'm interested to see, because we did have that ghost round. Right now, it's the saddest of all moments for Monodam, George, Skyland, Kazuichi, Makoto, Kana, Kaede, Mitarai, Angie, Ryoma, Kyoko, Fischl, Ranger, Professor Layton, Fuga, Renmaru. We have 17 left. We'll look at your final 10 later. We are still in spring. A lot has happened, a lot has gone down, but you know what is still around? Both members of your tag team champions. Sophie survived the ghost round, and so did Azura, and Azura just got a whole bunch of kills with this massive carnivorous plant. Let's see how this plays out, actually. I've become even more intrigued. It's still Joe around, and I think, is Hiyoko still a zombie, or did she fall apart? I think she may have fallen apart, rather, because Ranmaru's Ranmaru's no longer a ghost. He got sent back to the ghost zone. Well, we'll see how it plays out. Next round, is it a ghost round? It's not a ghost round, in fact. We see some new ghosts. No, that's a zombie down there. Komaru calls back on the moment she took the Knight's Oath, and now she's got her Knight's armor. You guys better beware. The cute Knight is back. Natasha accepts her shadow as Natasha gains a power persona. Mizuki ambushes a Mame, walks right off of a cliff. Dark energy swirls around Ryoma's body. He's back as a zombie. Crazy Oko is still a zombie. Now we know. Queen smiles warmly under the Christmas breeze. Miku doesn't really want to, but finds herself having to get rid of Sato. Sato's out of this one. Izuyoi. Zuru should be down there. Frolicking Go Flowers with his tag team partner. Transform into an alien with a body as hard as diamond. Izuyoi then proceeds to headbutt Jin and armored up Komaru, killing them both. Gonta summons a shield protecting him from Corey's attack. Gonta then causes the ground beneath Corey to cave in, bearing him alive. Sophie and Azuru frolic through the flowers. Angie's lifeless body is decomposing silently. Joe is a ghost. Izuru won't die like the others. Himiko cranks up the heat. It's now July. Alice patrols vigilantly, ready to defend those that he loves. Dark energy swirls around Hajime. He's a ghost now. We have 5 ghosts in play, 12 people who are alive. Shoma's dripping with sweat. Monodam's back as a ghost, and Monofini now has a table. It is another saddest of all moments for Amame, Sato, Jin, Komaru, Corey. We have a dozen left after one ghost round. We don't quite know what happened during that round. I'm sorry, Himiko set it to July. I needed some water. Gotta stay hydrated in July, but 12 left. Shall we? I think we have to. Next round, we see, oh boy, and none of those are your champions. Oh my gosh. Let's keep going. Izio can't take the summer heat, dies of heat stroke. Queen's bad brain turns into an absolute pain to deal with. Hyoko's dangling her rotting limbs around. Celeste is back as a ghost. Miku used the magnifying glass and the intense summer heat to set a leaf on fire, which sets a tree on fire, which sets a forest on fire, causing Himiko, Gonta, Mizuki, Shoma, and Monofini to get caught in the inferno. Monofini, her corpse is writhing with maggots. Natasha and Miku are out sunbathing. Miku sneakily replaces Natasha's sunscreen with honey, attracting bears who maul her. Sophie and Queen hike the cliffs surrounding Goldforge Mountain. There's so much going on. Monade misses me to have dinner. You never could, to my knowledge. Hajime has found the corpse of Mishima, possesses it. Possesses it! Mishima's now a ghost. Ryoma, his body continues to decompose. Izuru sets down a trap. Alice feels horrible for what he did. Jin's back as a ghost too. Not six ghosts in play, but I think we have 2 zombies and 4 ghosts. Joe plays around with his incorporeal body, and now we are down to your final 6. 6 alive, 6 either undead or ghost. Man, it is, for real, a saddest of all moments for Izuyoi, Himiko, Gonta, Mizuki, Shoma, Monofini, Natasha, Hajime. Oh man, that's a lot of blue actually. A lot of them were killed by Miku, who's a member of the blue team, Team Monokid. But like, they still did lose Mizuki and Shoma. But it's your final 6. I know what you're thinking. Who's even left? A third of the people who are actually alive are your tag team champions. Let's go through it here, because I need to tell you that it's time for you to make some new picks, and we need to like sit down and actually see who's left with these saving grace picks. My name is a ghost, but Queen is actually in. Queen remains as one of the final legitimate 6. Alice also remains as one of the final legitimate 6, a part of Team Kid Rock. Could he win? After taking out Big Junko, I think he's got a chance. We'll scroll down again. Ryoma is a zombie. He's got to do some shenanigans to get a zombie victory. As we go on, we see Big Gremlin Energy still has Hiyoko, who's been a zombie for a minute, and she's still a zombie. We go on, and we see Jin, who's a ghost, could possess somebody, and this is where we get interesting. Our 3rd and 4th person who are alive is Zuru and Sophie. Both members of your tag team champions are here in this final 6. They're going to have to outlast because it's really chaotic right now. If they can somehow do it, they've proven themselves. This might be a prove yourself match for them. Virtual Idols see Miku. Still alive, 9 kills to her name. She's kind of been popping off. She's been getting sneaky kills. Really sneaky kills. As we go on, as we proceed, we see Joe's a ghost. I think we just have one more alive person left. Who could it be? It's not Celeste. Celeste is a ghost. Maybe I skipped him. Maybe we don't have any more alive people. Hold on. Let's think real quick. Gotta think. Oh, Mishima, there you are. Mishima is possessed right now. Mishima is possessed. Do not forget about that. Still technically alive for Where There's Smoke, and now possessed by a member of Yellow Team, right? Team Monosuke, which could be good for both of those teams. Could shoot Team Monokuma up while also bringing Team Monosuke up with them a little bit. Make your picks 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I'm gonna make mine as well. For 1st, I think I'm gonna take Alice. I think in a single season, Monokid is going to have both the singles title, have lost it, but also get the tag team title this season as well. I'm gonna go Alice for 1st. For 2nd, I think I'm gonna take Miku because Hatsune Miku, is that you? Better believe it is. And for 3rd, I'll take Azura. I'm gonna take Azura for 3rd. Those are my top 3. Although it is really anybody's game because we have ghosts, we have zombies, anything could go down. I think it's time we really break it down for you guys because 6 competitors, 1 last shot. Queen, Alice, Sophie, Izuru, Mishima, and Hatsune Miku. That's right, those are your 6. They're all in my brain, and in their hearts, their pulse is going with the same rate as that of a samurai woman. This is your final 6, and that does not include the 6 competitors who are going wild as ghosts and zombies right now. Next round C's. We have lost one half. We've lost both halves of the tag team champions. Sophie lobs her pitchfork at Mishima, killing him instantly. He's gone. Joe misses being out of dinner. Queen hangs a mistletoe up waiting for someone beneath it. Monodam kills Azuru through ghastly means. Serval, her corpse decays silently. Alice gets an animal vision. Which one did he already have? Is he dual-wielding animal, or is he... Does he have Hydra? Ryoma gets a hold of Sophie's leg, bites her. Is it... Are we... Oh. Well, I'm sorry, let me change the music real quick, because I should have been asking you instead, who will it be? We had 6 competitors, 1 Mishima gone, 1 Azuru gone, 1 Sophie zombified, and without a chance for anybody else to do anything else. Miku said, "You said I just need to take out 2 people?" Child's play. Hatsune Miku tosses a bubble, entrapping Queen and Alice until they both drown. Official's back as a ghost, but it's too little too late, because the last woman standing after this final terrible turnabout of the episode 4. Mishima, Azuru, Queen, Alice, and Sophie, who was zombified, which brings us to, in the very last round, a new champ alert. They almost did it, and you know what? I gotta give incredible kudos to Azuru, and I gotta give incredible kudos to Sophie. They almost brought it back home, but they couldn't quite outlast your winners. Representing the virtual idols in her very first season. If you asked me 1 year ago today, do you expect Hatsune Miku to be in the Danganronpa Hunger Games? I would have said no. What? I don't expect to play anything with Hatsune Miku in it, but a little bit of magic happened. Through the AWE, Hatsune Miku became something on this channel, and now she's etched her name in history because you're winners and new Danganronpa Hunger Games tag team champions, the virtual idols, take the win. And that's all she wrote. Congratulations to the virtual idols, your new Danganronpa Hunger Games tag team champions. Big Junko is a champion, thanks to Hatsune Miku is a champion. And Kizzy, champion. Ridiculous. Who would have thought that we'd see the day? And, okay, first and foremost, Miku popped off today. can we just admit, Miku might have deserved this victory. Miku popped off, had a bunch of kills in once, and then also got like singular tricky, like, I'm lying in wait kills, I got my vision kills. Miku kinda deserved this one, and since it was for the titles, we'll bring up the OC bracket first, because lost in the shuffle, we actually did have Skyland survive as the final OC, and with that, Yoko. But we don't like to talk about that one so much. But Skyland, our janitor, we love to see it. Undercover, of course. Undercover. So, congratulations to the both of them. In the other tag team bracket, our normal tag team bracket, look. We should have known. Virtual Idols, new tag team champions. Now, here's the thing. Remember, Miku is a part of Team Monokid. In second place was Alice, who's also a part of Team Monokid. In third place, they almost swept, but Queen stopped them. Queen didn't even stop them. She was Team Monodam, so if we bring up the scoreboard, well, it's probably already up at this point. It's a battle for second place. I think at this point we can all just like settle down and agree. Yeah, it's Team Monokid. They're ahead by over 100 points ahead of everyone. Yeah. Kudos to Team Monokid. They had an incredible season, and they're still having an incredible season. They have the tag team champions. They have the tag team champions. They have the co-champions. Goodness gracious, they're kind of popping off. But regardless, when you look at the battle for second place, it's incredibly close. Like, if you just forget about Team Monokid always wins. The battle for second is incredibly close. 165 Team Monokuma, but then a tie at 145 between Monotaro and now Team Monodam. Team Monophony is only back 5 points. Any positioning could get Team Monophony ahead. And then Team Monoskate, it looks like they're like guaranteed last, but that's not really true. With a couple of games, and they're just gonna have to they will have to probably sweep at least once. They have to sweep at least once, but if they sweep at least once, they are literally right back in the game. They're right back in there. And so, that's all the time we have. Here's the part where I say, Toodaloo Flight Crew, thanks for watching. But I think, because it is the first Friday in what will be the road to AV Mania, I think we gotta end with this music. Tonight is the first event, the road to AV Mania 2. It has been a calendar year since the AWE essentially started. A calendar year. And we're heading to our very second AV Mania, and the stakes have never been higher. What will unfold? What will we learn as we go on to this first journey, this first step? Get ready tonight. There will be tables action, there will be titles on the line, there will be plenty to behold, to be excited about. We'll see more people get entered into the ladder match. Who knows what else we see? Who knows what else we'll see? I'll tell you what we're not gonna see. Gentleman Thomas. Toodaloo, Flight Crew, and until tonight with Wednesday, thank you for watching. Get ready, because the AEW is heating up on the road to AV Mania 2. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.